Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to talk about Star Wars Battlefront 2, which I'm a fan of the original two Battlefront games. I don't really remember much about the original first Battlefront game that was on the PlayStation 2, but I do know I played it. When the first two Battlefront games came out, I was like a kid. Like, I forgot how old I was, but I do remember playing the original Battlefront 2 more than the 1, and I really loved that. And with the ones that were released onto the PlayStation 4, I am a fan of... I do like aspects of the first Battlefront game on the PlayStation 4. Could be better. But I like Battlefront 2 even more. One, it has a story mode and an offline multiplayer mode, or single player mode as well. I mean, outside of the story mode, it has a offline single player mode and multiplayer mode offline. And even, of course, you have to pay PlayStation Plus, which I think is kind of stupid. Sony deciding to have you as fans pay just play with other people online, but it even has an online mode. And the online modes for this is awesome. You get to be characters like Luke Skywalker, Anakin Skywalker, Yoda, Obi-Wan, Rey, Finn, Chewie, Han, Lando. Both versions of Lando and Han. Like, you get to be Billy D. Williams and crap, I'm forgetting his name now. The guy who was Simba, and Lando. Well, Simba in the remake of The Lion King, and Simba, and Lando, or Pando Lando, as a lot of people like to call him, in Solo Star Wars Story. He was in Community. I'm blanking on his name. And you get to be like the Harrison Ford. Well, you get to be both versions of Han Solo. I mean, Lando Calrissian and Han Solo, like with both actors playing that character, if you get what I mean. And yeah, a few other characters. Not many. Like, I think there's like about 20-ish characters, 24 characters in total that are originals to this game, and that we've seen from like the so far 8 episodic Star Wars movies plus Solo, a Star Wars Story. So, also, here's one thing. As much as I love this game, because the multiplayer game is great, regardless of how you guys feel about how Disney is taking Star Wars in their movie franchise, this game, especially for the multiplayer, is fun. You gotta admit, if you play this game, regardless, temporarily putting your views on the movies aside, especially the new ones, if you play this game, you gotta admit, this is pretty fun. For one, I like to say that they didn't make Rey OP in this game, which, thank you! Because she's literally OP in the movies. Even though Daisy Ridley is cute, Rey is cute, Rey is OP in the movies. So overall, I actually do like this game in general. That said, getting that out of the way, since I do like the new mode that they did release, which is called co-op mode, which I am planning on making a video on how I feel about the co-op mode that they added not so long ago. Which, by the way, long story short, I love it. But I want to say, I don't mind playing the characters. Because I don't mind playing like Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Sidious, Count Dooku. Don't even mind playing as like the sequel trilogy characters that they have. I don't mind playing the original trilogy characters that they have. I don't mind playing the prequel characters that they have. But the one character I really want them to put in here that is definitely canon is Ahsoka. If you don't know who Ahsoka is, she was introduced in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the movie, then her adventures continued in the Clone Wars, and after her time has ended in the Clone Wars, she was in a little bit of Rebels. But Ahsoka Tano in the Clone Wars was set in the prequel time era between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. Ahsoka was assigned to be Anakin Skywalker's apprentice. And as you guys know, Anakin Skywalker eventually turned to Darth Vader, and then eventually referred back to the light side and saved the sun. But you get it. And yeah, and then something happened in the Clone Wars, like in season 5, where she was like kicked out. She was expelled from the Jedi Order because of she was set up for something she did not do. And then when she was offered to come back to the Jedi Order after her name was cleared, she rejected the invitation and walked out of the Jedi Order. And temporarily taking season 7 out of the equation, because season 7 of the Clone Wars is happening and Ahsoka's going to be in there. We technically don't really see Ahsoka until Rebels, where it says like Rebels said like 19-ish years after the Revenge of the Sith, which is like 18-ish years after the events of Revenge of the Sith. And we see Ahsoka, and we see like a more mature, but a bit like in a way damaged version of Ahsoka. We don't really see the full extent of the damage that has been done to her in terms of like emotional, but we do see a more seasoned, a more mature and more damaged version of Ahsoka that we got in the Clone Wars, which hopefully they'll kind of tease us on how much like that she might be still in some sort of pain of what happened with the whole Barriss Offee situation, which is pretty much is that situation where she was accused of something she didn't do, but later got cleared for. So having Ahsoka Tano being in Star Wars Battlefront 2 would be great. And the reason why I referenced both the Clone Wars and Rebels is because thank God that voice actress who did Ahsoka in the Clone Wars did Ahsoka in Rebels, and if they're going to use Ahsoka again in a future Star Wars project, hopefully they'll get the actress again. But I want her to be in the game. I mean, do you know how many people would love being able to fight with Ahsoka? Yeah, she does kind of have a reverse grip like I'm having now. And at first she only had one lightsaber, which was green. And then she had both, which was both green. Then turned to yellow, and then in season 7 now it's blue. But she had a reverse grip, and you can have Clone Wars Ahsoka be the main outfit, and then you have to unlock like eventually the Star Wars Rebels skin for Ahsoka. I mean, she sounds the same. Like, yeah, her voice might be a tad bit deeper, but not to the extent where you say, oh, that's not a different voice actress, because you can tell it's the same voice actress. I feel like having Ahsoka in there, which was one of the fans' most hated characters at first, turned into one of the most beloved characters in Star Wars Battlefront 2, will be awesome. I mean, like I said, I would love to see Ahsoka in there. I always said, Ahsoka is my favorite Clone Wars hero. I would say my favorite Clone Wars, like Jedi that far in the Clone Wars, but she kind of got expelled or kicked out. When she got offered to come back after her name was cleared, she rejected and said no. And then she later worked with the Jedi and the Republic, but she wasn't a Jedi. So so that's why she's my favorite hero of the Clone Wars. And I can't wait until season 7 of the Clone Wars comes out, so we can see how some of her adventures were working with the Republic and the Jedi as just a Force sensitive that has Jedi training, but not really considered as a Jedi. Because she even said that in Rebels, but she's not a Jedi to Kanan and Ezra. But still, having Ahsoka in there in Star Wars Battlefront 2 is fun. I'm being serious right now. Ahsoka is my favorite Clone Wars hero, and it would be amazing to see her be inserted. And have, like I said, the Clone Wars pack, like the Clone Wars version of her, being like the main costume looking thing, and then having like Ahsoka Tano like from Rebels as like a costume that you have to buy in the game, not on the PlayStation Store, but in game. Because I have a feeling a lot of people, EA, who has this game, plays this game, would love you if you put Ahsoka Tano in there. Being serious, I would, and I love what you guys have done with this game so far. It's like, and I'm mainly focusing on the multiplayer. I do love what you guys done in this game, especially with the multiplayer. And I'm not saying, by all accounts, I'm not saying, oh, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the one with PlayStation 4 is bad. No, I'm just saying, having Ahsoka in Star Wars Battlefront 2, even though I love Battlefront 2, I would love it even more if they put Ahsoka Tano in there. I mean, they had put droidekas and clone commandos, which weren't originally part of like Battlefront 2, especially when I first started playing this. They put Felucia, which is the planet where we see Ayla Secura get killed in Order 66 in Revenge of the Sith. That map, which supposedly is supposed to be like the same map that we got from the original Star Wars Battlefront 2 game that was on the PlayStation 2. There. And we got co-op, which is one of the new modes. Plus, we're going to get, I've heard, Luke Skywalker, a new skin for Luke Skywalker, but have it where is a New Hope costume for Luke Skywalker. Because there's the Luke Skywalker that we saw from Return of the Jedi, in the black suit of the robotic arm with the green lightsaber. Now we saw Luke Skywalker with Hoth, and he had Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber still. And now we can see Form Boy Luke Skywalker that, yeah, still has, who in that movie pretty much just got a lightsaber. His father's lightsaber from Obi-Wan. Which, like I said, those things I just mentioned weren't exactly there when I first started to play Star Wars Battlefront 2. Especially online in June. So having this, having Ahsoka in Star Wars Battlefront 2, regardless of how much I am praising the game right now, I would literally have a fanboy moment. I will geek out and saying, yes! Ahsoka Tano, my favorite Jedi, or my favorite Clone Wars hero, is in Star Wars Battlefront 2. That would make me happy. That would make me extremely happy. Truly. Outside of, Star Wars actually making Mara Jade canon, but that's a video for another time, Hint, hint, Disney, make Mara Jade canon. But, yeah, but, comment what you guys think. Would you guys love to see Ahsoka Tano being in Star Wars Battlefront 2? And leave a comment down below, because I genuinely want to know. And I love you guys. And, oh my god. Please make this happen, EA. Please. See you guys. Have a nice day.